Sports. And we're going to see Mark Andrews as he's topped the 1,300-yard mark receiving on the year. It's the Condors and the Broncos. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Now a first carry for their fullback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Odafe Oweh in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. Touchdown! Greg Dulcich, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And a Greg Dulcich touchdown reception finished that drive off. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. As we get set to watch Josh Rosen command this offense, the number 10 pick in the 2018 draft. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Rosen will throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Condors are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Again to the fullback on the dive. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Lawrence's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Here's Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg Dulcich, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have moved out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And a Greg Dulcich touchdown reception finished that drive off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 44. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Sacramento with the football here as we get set to begin quarter 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw it with Rosen. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 15. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a 3rd-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Lawrence will throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Now Stewart on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Toss right side to Stewart. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff running left. It's Stewart. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. So that drive 7 plays in length and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Randy Gregory. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're on top here as they've got the football 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the give, this is their fullback. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence. Throw left side is taken in by Stewart. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they run with Stewart. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. This offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out and try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Rosen saying, let's go, guys, faster. Clock is running here. 2nd and 2. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Condors get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I said go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this one complete to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Lawrence going to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. From midfield now, Lawrence. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. 4th down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On play action, Rosen. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Throwing there, but this pass is going to round up incomplete. Bears are going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench, but this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down on coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd and 1, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Judy. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Got a man, It's Judy complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They move the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. 2nd and 5 now. Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. We are back now in Sacramento. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's a give up the middle. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 131 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack to about the 26 here.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. On second down, they'll run it here. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a handoff running through the middle. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Rosen with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Condors get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Broncos now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
A lot of practice time, a lot of 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete there to Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Throwing now, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. And now touchdowns. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Courtland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it.